Hello, hello, and welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This is episode number 6, and it is all about the drama for your mama. It's your girl Erica here. Welcome back to the podcast, peeps. I am once again child-free in my car. It's been a little while since the last podcast. It has been a little bit hectic on our end over here. And lots going on, but it is so good, and we are so happy to be alive, and life is good. I'm not going to complain at all. And I'm coming to you today about some drama because I've been seeing this playing out quite a bit with my clients, seeing it play out in just life around me, like my family and friends, and I thought it's such an important topic to talk about, drama. So I want you to just have a think in your own life. Do you feel like you have any drama? Do you feel like you attract any drama? Do you feel like drama's coming to you hard and fast? For me, I remember a time when I had so much drama going on in my life, in my relationships, in my friendships, in my family, at work. Everywhere I was touching, there was drama. And it's crazy because I was in such a different space then. And I think that whether we like to believe it or not, sometimes we can bring the drama on. And what I mean by that is whatever you're allowing into your life or giving attention to will bring more drama to you. So here in Australia, there's been a lot of talk lately about bullying and, in schools and how our kids are getting bullied and how, parents need to do something about it. And as a parent, I've got 2 kids. I feel really strongly about bullying, and I feel really strongly that it doesn't come from the kids, and this is my own experience. I really feel like bullying is something that grown-ups are showing our kids how to do or not do. And, really I think it starts with adults, not only like parents, but just any adult that's not a child, right? Like it starts with us. And I have some friends who really love reality TV. And one of the main things I think that brings you drama is what you give your attention to. For example, if you watch, in Australia, this show is so shit, it pisses me off. I'm sure we got it from America because Australian people be just taking everything from the States on TV and bringing it over here. I don't know what the hell for, but clearly ratings. People love seeing a train wreck. And the show's called Married at First Sight. And it's the stupidest fucking show in the world, and I can't stand it. And it was up for like an award, and I'm so damn happy that it didn't win because I was just like, really? Come on, we're humans, like 2018. We are evolved, we're raising consciousness, and this fucking shit is about to win an award? It's called a Logie? Like, hell no. So Married at First Sight is an experimental reality TV show where literally they get people, these psychologists or whoever the hell they are, put these people together that they think would be interesting to be together, and then they film it, and then they meet for the first time, and, these people, I guess, get married, and then there's all this drama, and of course there's alcohol involved, and it's just fucking dumb, Like, it's just a train wreck waiting to happen, and people are watching this shit. And let's say any reality TV show you watch, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, The Real World. Back in the day, it was The Real World, Geordie Shore, Jersey Shore, any of these fucking shows. Everything is a reality TV show now, right? And it just shows you how much we want to watch other people live and how much we're seeking connection in other people's lives, not living our own fucking life. And number one, that shit ain't even real half the time. So we're watching some scripted shit that's not real, but yes, maybe it's entertaining to you because it's a train wreck. And like, I'm so sad for us as society for watching this. I'm not negative about the show. I'm like anti the drama, And I'm like, why would we watch this? Like, why would we give our attention to this? Because whatever you give your attention to grows, right? So if you're someone that's like, you know what, I have so much drama in my life and I don't want any drama in my life, my question to you is, what are you giving your attention to? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you doing? What are you talking about? Who are you hanging out with, right? What's the top of mind conversation y'all are having? And here's the thing, when you watch reality TV, there has to be a villain, right? They create a villain. there's some girl on this Married at First Sight show. She got black hair and big lips, and she's like, she's the villain because she's trying to hit on somebody's man, and she's got a man, and blah blah blah. So Australia's gonna hate on her, and then some girls like her because they like the villain, and like the whole time people are just talking shit about this girl. And you're trying to tell me that you don't have a problem bullying, you don't have drama, but when you watch this show, you literally start hating someone that you don't know, someone who's scripted to be that character, by the way. Someone's getting paid to be that character. That shit's not real. The least thing about reality TV is the realness, which is hilarious because it's reality TV, and the reality part is what's missing. Shit ain't real. So we're watching this and hating on this girl, hating on the Bachelor, or one of the girls in the Bachelorette. Oh, I don't like her because she blah, blah, blah. And so all you're doing is gossiping and being negative and, creating drama around this. And then you pick up a magazine and Kim Kardashian's liposuction and baby number 4 with surrogate blah, blah, blah. And then, you're listening to the radio and there's some bullshit on the radio. You're watching the news. There's some shit on the news. Like, there's all this stuff that you're allowing to enter your world and your subconscious. You're taking it in whether you think you are or not. I don't watch the news. And when I go to my mother-in-law's house, I love it. I love her to death, but like she watches the news a lot. And I can't stand it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like, it stresses me out. And then I start worrying about everybody. And like, I don't need to hear all about the bad news of Australia. I don't need to hear all about it. I can't do anything about it. I don't need to hear about it. Like, it doesn't make me feel good. I don't watch scary movies. They don't make me feel good. They make me be stressed out. So like what you give your attention to and your awareness to and your energy to, that shit's precious because it's making you feel, think, be, act, behave, feel a certain way. Like it causes reactions in you and feelings in you. It makes you think thoughts, or you think thoughts based off of what you're watching. So really watch where in your world you're still allowing garbage and drama to take over, whether you think you've got drama in your life or not. Like right now, I don't have any dramatic friends. I don't have any crazy shit going on that used to go on in my life when I was surrounded by, more negative stuff. I was negative myself. I was a hairdresser for a while, and we'd had all the crappy magazines. And one of the first things I did when I started training hair salon owners on business training, because I did that, was get rid of those magazines, because gossip magazines, whether you're reading it or the client in the chair is reading it, then you get involved because your client's talking about Kim Kardashian's booty and how this, Jennifer Aniston broke up with this guy and da 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 da, and like you have to get involved because you're overhearing and overseeing what she's looking at while you're doing her hair. And I'm like, man, really? That's a conversation starter? What you choose to like give your attention to in the salon chair or wherever you are at a doctor's office, like that's a conversation starter, and it's going to make you feel, it sets the tone, the energy of the space for what you guys are going to talk about or not talk about, or who you're going to talk about. And Maya Angelou, oh my God, Grandma Oprah, like she is like Oprah amazingness, like that woman, right? And she talks about it all the time about how, if you haven't heard the Super Soul Sundays podcast, I don't know what you're doing listening to me, go check out the Super Soul Sundays podcast. They just started Oprah just did a new podcast called Masterclass, and that's amazing. She's amazing. I love her to death, if you couldn't have guessed already. And she had a 2-part interview on the Super Soul Sundays podcast with Maya Angelou. And Maya's talking about like negativity and how she had some party in her house, and Oprah's like, you had a party in your house and someone said a slur, like a funny joke, judgmental joke. I don't know if it was about race or about sex or about gender or what it was about, but Maya Angelou heard it across the room and asked the person to leave and said, is she with you? She's got to go too. Here's your bag. Like, kick these people out of her house, obviously in a kind, loving way, but kick them out. Because she's like, no negativity in my house, like it's not allowed. And that's her stance, like that's her boundary on negativity, that not only does she not, play in negativity, but anybody in her house or in her presence, she ain't good with that. Like, she has stood her ground so much that like she is teaching people how to treat her and how to treat her house and how to treat her ears. Like And she's like, negativity, any form of it, will get into the walls of your home. It will get into the wood, into the timber. It'll get into your fibers of your clothing. It'll get into you, into your bloodstream, and then until you become it. She says something like that, really beautiful. I totally messed that up, but she says it like that. Like, it's amazing what she says about negativity and how, drama, gossip, all of that just breeds more of that. And it's like infested then in your home and in your heart and in your soul, negativeness or gossip. And I'm like, wow. I know for myself, like my coach, who's my soul sister, really had a long time ago imprinted this like no shit talking about people, no gossip rule, where she like would not. And it was great learning, because I was learning from her at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, I can't do that with her. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that anyway. Oh, okay. And really getting that lesson and then really embodying it in my own body and being like, when do I do that? And making sure I don't do that, and making sure that I don't indulge in that with other people, because it sets the pace, it sets the tone, and it does create more drama, more negativity to yourself, and more judgment for yourself. And judgment of others creates judgment of self, and judgment of self creates judgment of others. And then you can't really go forward in the life that you want to go forward in. You can't do the things that you want to do because you're held back by judgment, and I see this shit play out all the time, this fear of failure, this fear of what people will think. It's all judgment, right? So I invite you to just have a look in your life where you allow drama to come and seep into your life. What are you watching on TV? What conversations are you indulging in? Who are you talking shit about? What celebrity shit, like news? And I have people that go, no, I just really love reality TV. I'm not indulging in any negativity. That's bullshit. You ain't got to prove that shit to me, but you're lying to your goddamn self. That's for sure. Like, you are lying to yourself, because that shit does make you think negative stuff. If you follow celebrity news, and I have been so guilty of this, where I'll just go on e-news just to check something out because it's better than the news at my mother-in-law's house, then I'm like, what am I doing? I don't actually care what these celebrity people are doing, because I'm gonna have an opinion on it, and I don't know the full story. Like, I'm watching the news, which is media, which they want you to react a certain way. They create the story the way they want to create it, paparazzi, all those people, so that you could have a reaction. Just like I create my Instagram post the way I want to create it, so that it gives you a reaction to what I put there. I'm in control. And then you get to decide how you feel, and usually the media wants you to feel a certain way, so they move towards that way with the post, or with the news, or with the gossipy thing they're putting up. So just catch yourself, y'all. Drama comes to you when you put your attention on these things. Drama comes to you when you get drama magazines, when you listen to dramatic shows, when you watch the news. Like, you got a sign going, hey, drama, this is where I live, come to my house. Then you ask yourself, why do I have so much drama in my life? That's why. Don't give attention to that shit. Seriously, it is so negative, and it will get into everything. And it doesn't make you feel good. So, that's the podcast for today. Drama. No more drama for your mama, y'all. Thank you for listening, and thank you for hitting me up. I'm getting some beautiful messages, and I don't know if you can rate this podcast or review it, because I'm not on an official Apple podcast, but thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for reaching out on social media and sending me messages. I read every message, and I write back to everybody, because who the hell am I? I'm not fancy. I'm just me, chilling here in Melbourne, Australia, mothering and doing my coaching thing. And I'm really grateful for your ears, and I'm grateful that you can listen to this, and I'm grateful if this helps you in any way. And if you hate it and you think it's shit, please let me know as well. I don't care. I won't do anything about it, but you are entitled to your opinion, right? More power to you. I love you long time, and I appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon with another podcast. If you have a topic that you want to hear or a question, please hit me up every Tuesday on Facebook at The Queen of Confidence, and on Instagram at The Queen of Confidence. I do something called Q&A Tuesday, Coach Me Q&A Tuesday, and I take a question that I got sent and I answer it, and we go into it. And if the person's on live, we can go back and forth with it and solve any problem that you may have, or discuss anything that you may want to talk about. So, The Queen of Confidence on Facebook and Instagram. Send me a question. Send me a question on Anchor. Leave me a voicemail. And yeah, thank you for listening. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.